You broke down walls, you made history when you came back to South Carolina working as the first African American newscaster on WIS radio. How did you get that job?
I was in graduate school and I needed a summer job. And a friend of my mother's worked for the Columbia Urban League and happened to say to her, you know, they were looking for WIS was actively recruiting African Americans at the time. I think. I'm not really sure. I just know that I was encouraged to send them my resume. And I did. And I had this telephone interview with Brent Hill, who was the general manager at the time. And he hired me over the phone. Now, I have to assumed that he knew I was African American, but that never came up in the conversation. There was nothing related to race in our discussion. And so while Mr. Hill may have been expecting me, my first day walking in that June of 1972, walking into WIS radio, there a few other heads did turn a little bit. But at that time, they did have blacks working in traffic, but they'd never had a black person on air before. I'll tell you a funny story. I used to run the audio board for Bill Benton's Time to Talk program, and he did an interview with Robert Scoggins, who was at that time the Grand Dragon of the Ku Klux Klan. And when Mr. Scoggins came in, Bill introduced him to me, and his mouth dropped open, and he said, "Well, I've been listening to you all this time. I had no idea you were one of them." But that was the extent of it. He was fine. He became, he decided that I was an okay person, and I actually interviewed him on a couple of occasions myself several times after that.